Sup, dude? You're gonna need one of these. Cause it's time for Dudes After Dark. Let's go!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's not Tony. That's what everyone's.
Welcome.
That's not Tony.
Oh, Canada.
It's a little different scenery tonight. Little different scenery. Hey, always.
I'm repping this hat for Cody. For Tony.
When the boss is out, there's no telling what'll happen.
Right. We book our own guests.
Yeah. We don't. Hey, he's not a guest. That's
No,
a loyal dude right
there. Chip's back on Friday night, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Robert Race, T, Terry, that weirdo Johnsy's back. Oh, great.
I'll watch his comments and see. I may have to boot him.
Right. May have to block that guy.
And hello, everybody.
Ooh.
See? Hey.
So what's up? What's up, fellas? How was everybody's week?
It was hot. It was hot. It was hot all week.
It was grossly hot. This is coming from the Canadian. It was gross.
Well, I mean, because you walk around with flip flops and a hoodie on all day, and shorts.
Yeah,
right.
I gotta stop doing that shit.
It was hot, but tomorrow it's gonna be like 106 again.
Yeah,
like it's rough out here. You had a rough go at it though with the heat recently, right? Right, Chip, buddy?
Yeah. I work in a. Yeah, we'll jump right into a quick little story. I work in a restaurant.
Yep,
My buddy owns a restaurant. My buddy owns a restaurant in town, and I work in that restaurant. And it's hot as hell. So today, for some reason, I worked for 7 hours in the heat, and it was just, anyway, I was passed out a couple times, and I had to change shirts twice, and I was like, it's fine, no worries. Go home and rest, and just drink some water, and it's a good workout. You're good to go. Anyways, I get home before this show. I get home around 7. I lay on the couch. And that's all I remember. I lay on the couch. And then I opened my eyes 2 hours later, and it took me a good minute to realize where I was. I had no clue where I was. I was scared the shit out of myself. I was like, what day is it? What time is it? Did I miss something? Did I miss an appointment? I'd slept for 2 hours and not a clue. Surprisingly, feel way better now than.
Yeah.
Scary moment.
That is kind of rough right there, bro.
Yeah. So I just chugged a ton of water.
I was gonna say hydration is the key.
Well, that's a good comment there. I want a live vote on Edmonton Oilers.
There it is. What's up, Blake?
Hey, what's up, Blake? Adventures of a Home Cook. Hello, everybody.
Hit your button, Johnson.
My bad. What's up, Mr. Blake Williams? A live vote on Oilers girls versus
Oilers girl.
Oh boy. Okay, can we? No, we gotta save that.
That's
Saturday.
That's
yeah, I'm gonna say we gotta save that.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta save that one for Saturday show. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I have some things to say about it.
About Oilers girl?
No.
The Hawks School girl.
Okay. But Oilers girl rock.
We have an after show for this reason and this reason exactly. So
I get it.
I apologize, everybody in the audience. Blake, tune in tomorrow night to see it, buddy. Fun fact,
that Oilers girl
that's our good buddy
situation
Blake Williams.
That it is.
What's up, Jess?
Yeah, that it is.
Yes, you are, Blake. Yes, you are. He was a defensive coordinator coach for a number of years in the NFL. Chip, just so you know who that is.
I heard about that. Tony told me that. Tony told me that. See, I can't speak, fellas. Tony told me that.
But now he's like some hot shot investor. He's big
Yeah,
deal. He's
yeah,
big deal now.
he's big time now.
Everybody,
He's making the
this
moves.
is a free one, Blake. Go check out Lakefront Capital.
Boom.
There you go.
Work.
What's up? Man, good
What's
crowd
going
tonight.
on?
Good crowd tonight.
Yeah.
What about you, Damon? How was your
They
week?
heard.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chip.
No, I was gonna say they heard the Canadian was coming on, so they had to check it out.
Hey, that's when you
When
bringing
in Rome,
superstars
right?
in, bringing superstars.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that 3 Overs Daily guy's
Yeah.
coming. Like, yeah, we'll finally check it out.
That
It's
guy,
funny.
that guy that has all them cool ass videos.
That is a fact, dude. You are
Boys.
the skit master, bro.
Thank you. Tomorrow morning skit is going to be hella funny. All I'm gonna say is I'm going back to my ball hockey days.
Oh, ooh.
That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm collabing with someone who
Spoiler alert. You heard it here first, folks.
I'm collabing with someone who's on the Team Canada national ball hockey team, and they're in Switzerland right now. And he still sent me a video, so I got to do something good for the intro. Yeah.
All right,
So I'm getting.
so
I wish I
ball
was
hockey.
as cool as you.
Ball hockey. That's technically, I'm sure it's different
Hockey
than
with a
regular.
ball.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll show you.
Because I know they done a roller hockey one time here.
Literally exactly what you see here. You got your stick. You're gonna wear gloves. You're gonna wear shoes, and you are playing like you are playing on a regular size
You don't even
arena,
wear
but just not on
rollerblades?
concrete. No, ball hockey, man. You run.
Oh no,
It is a workout and a half.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
it's a workout and a half.
There you go.
I was
So-
on a provincial team when I was younger, and
sick.
this was 40 pounds ago, and it was my favorite way to play hockey, man. Favorite way to play hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're Canadian, so you obviously played ice hockey too, right? You guys have to. It's like in the Middle East, you have to give like 2 years in military service. You guys have to play hockey, right?
Yeah, when you're
Yeah.
born in Canada, you come out of the womb, and you get a pair of skates.
Right.
You get a birth certificate, and then if you disown the honor and you don't use the pair of skates within the first year, you're not allowed to do a bunch of stuff like cool activities. You can't swim with your friends. You just have to stay inside. You can't do anything.
I hear if you keep it up, you can't even vote.
Yeah,
Like
it gets
you become
intense.
like a non-citizen, right?
Yeah, we call them. Yeah, you become a NARP, like a non-athletic regular person, and just no one wants to talk to you.
Almost out of heat stroke, and he's still the funny man. Let's go, folks.
I can't even laugh. Ball hockey was the best though, because like there's no body contact in ball hockey. And yes, don't get me wrong, I played ice hockey. I still play ice hockey, but when you play ice hockey, like absolutely derailing somebody is awesome. But ball hockey, there's so much strategy. Like you can nudge and stuff like that, but you protect the ball out with your body. So it's a lot of different strategy, and it's a high level workout. You'll see tomorrow morning. Let's just say Chip with a hockey stick at the rink, mic'd up, taking slap shots tomorrow morning.
Let's
it's gonna be great.
go, dude.
Yeah, you better go ahead and hydrate now.
Fun fact about that last comment.
As soon as we're done this, I'm going to bed.
That fun fact about that last comment. I did play ball hockey in the streets growing up.
That's a big Cali thing, man.
Yeah. Like it was a 90s thing. Everybody played in the streets. And like we played like little baseball game kind of stuff. Like stickball, essentially.
Yeah.
Played back in the mobsters played back in the day. But we played hockey way more. Ball hockey, excuse me.
That's cool, eh?
I feel like the Mighty Ducks had a huge thing to do with that. Like the series, the movie.
I wanted to play ice hockey. Plus, I grew up with the Anaheim Ducks and then the San Jose Sharks. So
yeah, apparently when Gretzky. Yeah. So apparently, when he got traded to LA, like there are kids now. Like within 5 years, tennis courts became hockey, like ball hockey arenas, and so it just shifted. So yeah, and obviously being outdoors in California all year round, you can play all year round and stuff. So Yeah, ball hockey became really big in California.
What about you, Damon? You ever play put some sticks down on the pavement or what?
Nah, man, we ain't had time for that.
Oh, here we go.
We
Here
we
we
was in the
go.
Carolinas, man. We didn't know nothing about hockey.
You guys got a hockey team.
Yeah, but that was like I think that was like mid '90s when the Hurricanes come into Carolina.
Oh yeah. By mid '90s, Damon was too cool for some of that stuff.
Shit, mid '90s, I was graduating, going to work. Shoot.
Oh,
Yeah.
mid late '90s. That's when I really hit my stride. That's when I started. That's when I started the beginning of the stride of just tearing this place up.
That was your peak. That was your peak right there.
No, I peaked. I peaked several years later, and I stayed on a peak for a while. I crashed a couple of times, but
I got you.
I had a good run, fellas. I had a good run.
If I could be a fly on the wall during your peak moments in the late '90s, I would do anything to see
Early 2000s that's when I was riding.
Be careful what you ask for, Chip. Be careful what you ask for.
Dude, I'll pull up some.
Yeah,
I'll pull up some pictures with like my super emo hair. I got pictures of my super duper punk because I was like hardcore punk too. First, before emo and indie and all that kind of stuff came out.
I love this. Like I love this.
Dude, bro. I was like, I was in a band when like that stuff was coming up when people first started hearing about stuff.
'Cause I can't make it on my own.
Oh, see, we can't
because
have
my
one show
heart
without
is in Ohio.
Speaking of Ohio,
and black my eyes.
But speaking of Ohio,
what's
Chip,
up with
you just recently had a trip to Ohio.
I did.
Yeah, we made the trip to the promised land.
Yeah, we
late last year.
Headquarters.
Yeah, we visited headquarters. How was your trip?
It's odd. It's exactly like Canada, man. I don't know if you saw the video we put out. Me and Tony put out a video of a Canadian going to Ohio for the first time. I was like, why did I even come here?
Yeah, I remember.
This shit's exactly like Canada.
You don't have Amish farms up there?
Yeah. We do.
Really?
We do. Oh yeah, we do. Not where I'm from now. I live in Nova Scotia.
I was about to say there. Maybe.
Yeah. If someone's watching, but in Ontario, oh yeah, they're everywhere. Or like Alberta. Oh my God, Alberta is just nuts with them.
Dang,
least favorite place in Canada?
Oh, fucking Winnipeg, man. Nobody likes Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnie?
You probably never even heard of it.
Winnipeg? Yes, I have.
David's sitting there like, what the fuck is that?
So, fun fact, Winnie the Pooh, that's where he got his name from.
That's not true.
Oh, it is. It is. So, listen, the guy who wrote the stories used to take his son to the Winnipeg Zoo. And there was a bear there, and then he would tell him stories about, that became Winnie the Pooh.
I need to fact
check that. You can fact check it.
I need to fact check that.
Yep. It's fact check. It's fact check.
And what's the consensus?
So then it says the name Winnie came later from a brown bear that Christopher Robin visited the London Zoo.
The London Zoo, sorry.
Yeah, but it said Harry Coburn, a Canadian lieutenant and a surgeon, had brought the bear cub to England in the beginning of World War I and named her for the city of Winnipeg.
I thought it was my bad. I thought it was in Winnipeg. I got that a little bit wrong. There's a lot of information here. Sometimes the wires get crossed. Forgive me. But still.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome.
Man,
Bet you never heard of it.
I am so impressed.
But I mean, you were partially right because that ain't.
I heard Edmonton sucks.
Edmonton, I mean, it's just so far north. Like it's it's so cold, man. It's like, and like downtown is nice.
Aren't you? Isn't Nova Scotia up north?
Thanks, buddy. No, man. So Nova Scotia is like
I thought it
the
was a
same
little more
level as New
north.
York.
Oh
So
shit.
like if we're on
Okay.
a map, like New York is here, and then it goes Toronto here, and then
Mm-hmm.
you keep going east, and I'm
Got it.
like
Okay.
here.
I
So
knew.
like
I
I'm
thought
like
you were
I
up a
don't my
little bit
winters
above.
are my winters are like nothing, man. Like I shove my driveway maybe 3 times a year, like nothing.
See, that's the kind of winter I'm talking about right there.
Hmm.
There you go.
That's the kind of
It
snow
doesn't.
I want, folks. That's it.
We have maybe 3 weeks of like under freezing weather, and that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
But
here for it.
the only shitty thing about that kind of winter, and you guys, Damon, you're always hot where you are, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. So when you have a winter like that, like it's just gross all year, like all winter. So the ground is really soft and muddy. So bringing the dog outside, every time you bring the dog outside, you got to clean him off. Like you
Right.
can't just. So it's not like I'd almost prefer like snow on the ground, hard snow at a certain set temperature where it's comfortable cold and not too cold, but it's still clean. Like it's just clean snow. You
Right.
can walk on the snow. The dog can go outside and come back in. And here, like if he goes outside and it's just nasty because it's just a mud pit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's not appealing. Like I like that it's not freezing and crappy snow, but I almost prefer like a minus. How do I say this in Celsius? I almost prefer like a 20. That would be right. Like a 20
Right.
because degrees isn't crazy cold, right?
I mean, it's cold, but we've gotten
20,
yeah
20
we've
degrees
gotten.
for us?
Oh, Damon would have a heart attack.
Yeah, we'd be froze for weeks.
We
Yeah,
froze.
yeah. If
Um,
we
no,
see
I think
some low 30s some years, like
We'll dip down into the
in,
20s once in a
in the
while.
20s.
yeah. Off another topic. I think I'm going to give up sodium.
You
There you go.
can't.
That's all. It came in my head, and I just wanted to tell you guys. I think I'm gonna give it up. I
You'll
blew up like a fucking balloon,
you'll
and my
die
hands are
though.
all swollen. I might have a little bit here and there, but I think I'm just gonna give up as much as I do eat of it.
So, maybe you should research what kind of salt you're using.
Yeah.
If you're
Oh,
using
I eat like a
listen,
garbage can.
yeah, I know. And so you're ingesting a ton
Yeah,
of
I know.
terrible iodized salt. I use kosher salt for stuff and then Celtic sea salt. And they actually have minerals that are really good for you in the Celtic sea salt.
Celtic sea salt, good.
Yeah,
That's why I brought it up. I knew you guys would have an alternative for me.
I got you, buddy. I'm serious, dude.
Thank
I'm
you.
not joking. Like, it has health benefits and you need salt. Like, your body needs
Yeah.
salt. When you sweat, like, after today, you need to replace the salt. And
Salt.
electrolytes, like, you can make your own homemade Pedialyte to re-electrolyte your body, and it's a tiny bit of baking soda, sugar, and salt in water. That's it.
Look what I just stirred up here. I love this. I
Yeah.
don't know 4 of the words she put in that sentence, though.
Yeah, but you can get your iodine from way better. You don't want to use iodized salt. I'm sorry, you don't want to use it. You can get your iodine from many other places.
Oh, for sure.
Uh, it's, a,
Yo,
it's an ugly
what's
hat.
up, beard loss? I
I
like
love
that hat
getting chirped,
actually.
man. It's like it's like my one of my favorite things when people chirp me. I get so happy. Yeah, okay. Well, I just wanted to bring that up, and I appreciate the feedback there. So yeah, I feel a little more comfortable now. I do need to look up some of these words though. Thyroid. Never heard of that one.
You have a few of them in your body.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, you have thyroid. You have like
Well,
thyroid.
maybe Canadians don't have thyroids in their body. I mean, I don't know.
Boys,
Maybe
make
they're
up.
built different. They're built different.
Oh boy.
They're
Oh
built different
boy.
up there.
Yeah, we eat snowballs like
No,
yeah, like you go to a
no,
grocery store, they
they're
sell
built the
snowballs.
same. They just are different up there.
Oh, okay.
We're just different up here, eh? How was that? How was
Have
that?
you heard me say A? Have you heard me say A ever?
Yeah, you just said it.
I don't know if I really have.
No, you haven't.
I don't. You and me, but you guys know that you do not hear a Canadian accent when I speak. Now, however, you go to places like Winnipeg and Alberta and British Columbia.
Oh yeah.
That's where you really hear it. Like people from like Ontario, like. But once you start getting out towards where I am, now you sound like an Irish bastard. Like the Newfoundlanders and the East Coasters, they're wild, man. You can't even hear a word they're saying. I'm like right in the middle where I'm like, you don't really know. Like you think I'm just American.
True.
No, there are signs that you're not. It's all right though.
2-0 Edmonton. Woo!
There it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Do you know what's happening in that series? Edmonton was down 3-0, and now it's 3-2, and they're at home at Game 6 right now, and they're up 2-0, so they could tie the series.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what Timmy's is because you have them. You probably have a ton of them around you. Do you know what Timmy's is, Damon? He won't not know.
No.
No, not a clue. John, you don't know either.
Zero.
No, you don't.
I
You
feel
have
like
no
I've
clue.
heard it before. I feel like
Tim Hortons. It's our Dunkin' Donuts.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay, I have heard of Tim Hortons.
It's very popular. There's definitely one in every town. There's one in every town.
That's straight
and then
from,
like when you're in a big town, they're like on every corner.
That's straight from the man himself. Good. It's delicious. So
yeah, and if you get a beard laws thumbs up, you know it's good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that actually. Oh, whoa,
Whoa! That's
he's trying to start.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Timmy's is better than
this.
Dunkin'.
I didn't start this.
Yeah.
Timmy's is better than Dunkin'. Hey, I haven't had Timmy's, but I would believe that.
Yeah, because Dunkin' sucks.
You have to understand, I don't eat very many donuts because they're always around in the morning, and I cannot have that kind of sweet in the morning, or I'm just, my stomach's like, you. That's how you want to play this? All right. But I also lived in Modesto, which is like a town 20 minutes north of me, and they have Mr. T's Donuts, which for like 30 years was #1 donut in California, and it won top 3 donuts in the U.S. for several years.
I pitied the food.
I think I've heard of that. Oh my god!
It's insanely good. Hey, we won't. I agree, beard laws, but I'm not going to bring it up because I don't even give that S word a time of day.
I like Starbucks. Said it.
Hey, fun fact about Starbucks: they promised a bunch of illegal situations. Okay, but didn't support our veterans. So pick and choose who you want to do business with. I'm just saying.
Listen, when I go to Vegas, like the very first thing I do is go get a vanilla iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, you are not.
They're ridiculously
Vegas right, bro.
They're ridiculously big and
when you land in Vegas,
crazy.
Is get an 8-ball of some good Colombian booger sugar.
Oh shit!
So you can just keep that train rolling. It's Vegas, baby.
Yeah, no. Maybe 10 years ago.
He says,
trust me, dude. Yeah. Trust me.
Listen, you don't want me going on that train.
Hey, as long as you don't hop on Greyhound.
Oh, there we go. Here's another story.
Oh.
Tony brought it up, and I'm like, no, you never travel Greyhound. He's like,
no.
Yeah, Chip didn't know.
Man, I was pleasantly surprised. That was rough. Like when Tony pulled up. So for whoever's watching, when I was in Ohio, I had to go to Toronto, and instead of flying, I took a Greyhound because it was just easier and a lot cheaper. So it was like $50 for a ticket. So like we pull up to the Greyhound in Cleveland, and I swear to God, there was like 20 homeless people outside the station, and I'm just like, I don't like this, Tony. I don't like this one bit.
Take me home.
I was so scared. So not only were we both emotional because we're saying bye, now I got to step out and like the very first, I'm like over under how fast someone asked me for $1. Fucking get out of the car, sir.
I would have definitely taken the under on that one.
Just $1. Just need one. Fuck it, I walked the other way. I spent my morning at a coffee shop, and I literally just made my bus because I did not want to be at that station. And then to top it all off, I get on the bus.
Oh, I
There's
love
people
it.
walking by me. There's people walking by me. I'm like looking up. I'm like, I swear to God, if you sit down, don't you dare sit down in this seat. Like everyone that was walking by me. Not that I'm better than anybody, but like just stinky people, like gross, drunk, stinky people, bus hopping. Like I'm just like, I don't know. This is a 5-hour trip, man. I can't have this. So
Gee.
of course, like the drunkest, oldest, stinkiest man sits beside me, loud as shit. I'm like on my iPad, like just curled up in the corner. He was so loud, he got kicked off the bus.
Oh, damn.
And then I had my own seat with no one beside me. It was like the best scenario that could have happened.
Sorry, I had
Good
to
now.
adjust my fan.
Like, sir,
And then Greyhound wasn't that bad after that.
No, so here's the deal.
But it was
I
traumatizing.
only ride Greyhound in one situation, and that's when I take the train down south. So like we took our youngest daughter to San Diego when she moved down there, and then rode the train home. Well, the Amtrak train doesn't go through or over the Altamont, so you have to bus to the other side, all the way to Bakersfield,
Yeah,
which is like, dude, and it's just, dude, there's this one area of our world where people come from. I'm not going to point it out, but they don't drive as well as the rest of the world. I'll put
Can I
it that
say
way.
it?
You can if you
No, I won't
want.
say it. No, I'm good.
I mean, people already hate Canadians, so you're good.
I was gonna say Canadians.
No. So we get in. There's this little old guy, older gentleman, and the Altamont is not like a breeze to drive over. No, sorry, not the Altamont. The Grapevine. The Grapevine down south. Altamont's over here. The Grapevine. It's a really like trucks burn their brakes coming down the final hill all the time. Like on each downside, there's all these huge gravel pits for runaway trucks because there's always a chance you're going to burn your brakes up somewhere in the middle of this mountain pass you're climbing over, right?
Yeah.
And we have a gentleman, a little older, driving this huge bus, and he's from that part of the world through this mountain. Greyhound. No, dude, it was miserable.
Visa?
Huh?
No, never mind. Playing the guessing game here.
It
I'm really stepping on. I'm really I'm
they
fan.
really,
I'm
I
nice here,
mean,
boys.
they make good egg rolls and chow mein and stuff like that.
I
Fried
knew it. I was
rice.
right.
Yeah.
I was right.
I mean, look, we all know it. Everybody says it. Everybody says it. What, I can't say it on a podcast, but everybody says it in real life. Whatever.
Whatever.
But I
Yeah,
don't
I was
want,
gonna, I
it's
was gonna say it.
2024. I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, you took it before I could say it. But it was, I mean, it's bad enough we already might get red flag for the Canadian, so, who knows?
It's your own. That's you guys. You guys. That's all you.
He said that's all
No,
You
you.
guys should
trust
know
me.
better.
I'm on much worse lists than having a Canadian on here, so we're all right.
Oh, yeah.
I looked you up. He's not wrong.
You better Google him.
Hey, there have been
I already
times.
made. I already made a merch. I already made a merch store for his mugshot T-shirt.
What? That's what I'm talking about.
I wish so bad I could get a hold of one of those, dude. That would be a great TDN freaking shirt, dude. The Dude
I would
Network,
wear that shit everywhere,
like
man.
have a nice big round Dude Network logo on the front and Johnsie's mugshot on the back. That'd be so great, dude.
And we can just be like, "Don't worry, he's already free. This is from the '90s.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
2000s, but yeah,
It was from the 2000s. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, what's wild is I was in this part of the plant, right? And behind this I was cleaning behind this transformer, and there was an old floppy disk had fallen back there, right? Right,
Oh,
Damon,
shoot.
dude,
Oh.
like
Oh.
like a straight time capsule back there, right?
Yeah.
And I pulled out. I'm like, no way, dude. Like, how long has this been here? And there was this. I'm gonna say kid because he's a fucking kid, but he doesn't work there anymore. But he goes, "Oh, what is that?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Like you guys don't even know what this is." I go, "This is a floppy disk. They were before CDs." And he
Yeah.
says, "What's a CD?"
Ooh.
Oh
I
no.
have never felt so old
Ooh.
in my life, dude.
Ooh.
That'll do it. That would make you feel old
Yeah.
for sure.
You were talking to a guy who got at like 8 years old got a record player from a garage sale and would make mixtapes off records. So like I went through the.
Unreal.
I mean, I remember going when CDs really started jumping off, and like you could, it was easy. Everybody finally had a CD player, is what happened. And I remember skateboarding down to Tower Records to buy Queen's Greatest Hits, and Bad Religion just had a greatest hits album called All Ages, and I could get All Ages on CD, but I still had to buy the Queen on tape.
Mm.
Yeah, it was
The time to be alive.
oh, bud.
What a time
I
to be
would
alive.
trade it for the world, dude. We lived in a generation, boys.
Yeah. And then when you get
I'm
tired
gonna
of
take
that
a
tape, you can just
picture
put a
of
piece
this.
of tape over that broken out square and just record over it.
Bingo!
Just
Bingo!
record over it.
Bingo!
So hey, that was too late.
I'm just putting this on my story. Should we do another one? Here, I'll do another one.
Pose.
3, 2. Love it.
There it is.
Chauncey. You're such a doink, man. I love it.
Oh,
Having having a blast on the pod.
Yeah, I never rode on a Greyhound. I did ride Amtrak when I was younger though.
I actually, you know what? I enjoyed Amtrak, and like I was looking it up on the app because like that's
Mm.
where I had all of our itinerary instead of carrying around all these different transfers and crap.
Right.
Uh, dude, you can get like bunk cabins that serve dinners and stuff, and you like go from here to Ohio, like all over the country. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah.
Hey, fun fact,
That's what
fun fact. I just got rid of my 8 tracks like a couple years ago. I had those as well.
that's
I'm
What's
gonna.
an 8 tracks?
stop it.
Oh boy, man.
Stop it.
This is where
So
y'all are
they
gonna
were
really.
they were the first cassette tapes. They were like this big.
Yeah, they were huge.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Like
guys know
this
how old
thick.
I am.
Yeah.
You're a couple years younger than me, right?
A couple, Johnsy.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Aren't you
No,
like a
I was
year
born.
younger?
I was born in I was born in 91.
No way. You're as old as my
No,
little brother. What
stop
the?
it.
Oh,
I know.
oh my
I know.
god,
I'm
dude.
wise. I'm wise beyond my years, boys.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
Yes,
Just a wee little lad.
just a wee
Hey,
little shit.
you just behind your ears just dried
Yeah.
off, huh?
Yep. Yeah.
Has your body even
I
started falling apart yet?
got pubes for the first time last year.
I bet so.
But that's because you're Canadian, though, right?
It's too cold to grow them down here.
Oh. Down here, he says.
We don't have the climate. We don't have the climate for it.
He's hundreds of miles north.
Yeah.
Down here, it's just too cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually had a
That's cool.
built-in 8-track player in our house. Like it was wired through the house with speakers all through the house, and that 8-track player
That
was built in.
is dope. So, no joke, dude. I'm to this day, I'm such a music freak. We've had several of these conversations that I know with Damon. I know we've talked a little bit, Chip. I will die on this hill. The best way to listen to music is on vinyl. Period. So when I'm rich and famous from doing all this with you fellas, I'll be one of those guys who has like the room with the perfect stereo, like the $10,000-$15,000 stereo for playing vinyl records. Oh, dude.
I love
And
that.
we'll start buying everybody on vinyl. I mean, I got like Beastie Boys on vinyl, all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah. We'll get
Yeah.
some
Those
of
are
the
the nights
newer
where
stuff.
you pour a real good cocktail and you just enjoy it.
No,
Enjoy
you
the
just
music.
we'll light up a stogie, we'll pour a good glass of bourbon, and we'll just enjoy some tunes. I mean, could you imagine sitting in that atmosphere, laying down a record, hearing the needle scratch and pop through the song, and then it starts playing, some badass emo jams, or some hard
I'd
rock or
lose it.
whatever that we grew up to. You know how sick that is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Been a long time since my Sesame Street record player, so yeah.
I actually have a little portable one with like built-in, two little built-ins. It's like a no joke. It's like a Walkman uh, for CDs, but for records. I got it for Christmas a couple years
Oh, that's
ago.
cool.
Ray, he got the idea.
Hey, 100%. Maybe you can do something else. Yeah, hey, bingo, bingo. You nailed it, buddy. You nailed it. I knew never fails. My boy Burley knows what's up. Raging
I'm
Pillage in
down
the
to have
house,
another. I'm
everybody.
down. I'm down to have one more night or nights.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm
Hey,
speaking
look,
code.
I'll be straight up. I would still do it every once in a while if they didn't keep contaminating with that nasty fentanyl shit.
All right.
Yeah, man, the conversations we would have though.
And
Jesus,
never stop. It would just not stop.
no, just never ever.
We would have to hit record on like our phones
On
because there would
something.
be several good ideas that we would never
Oh, man.
remember again.
Yeah.
A
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
gibberish, don't get me wrong. A lot of just gibberish. But I guarantee
Yeah.
there would be some nuggets thrown out and we'd be like, man, we got to remember that. And it would never be
Yeah.
remembered again.
Oh, it's just those are the days.
Yeah,
Those are the
well,
days.
next time
Now I'm a responsible adult. I hate being responsible.
Dude, the worst joke I ever played on myself was when I thought I wanted to grow up. I can't wait till I'm grown up. I don't have to put up with this crap.
Yeah.
Oh, what a freaking joke, dude. What
That's
a
That's such a
sham.
scam.
Such a
Such a scam.
scam, dude. And really, dude, we're just
Yeah.
living life backwards. You go to school, you learn all this stuff to slave away for pennies, dude, for pennies for 40, 50, 60 years. And then you retire with, all this retirement. Oh, now you get to enjoy your life. Well, then you die in 2 years because you done worked yourself to death.
Yeah.
Or
True.
it's like the farmers out here. I mean, they work till they're like 80 in their 80s and 90s. No
Mhm.
joke. And then their kids and their family finally get them to put it up, and they're dead in a year and a half, 2 years because a body in motion stays in motion.
That's
You can't
true.
get away from physics like that. And so it's so used to running at this capacity. Now it doesn't have to. It just goes, oh, all right, well, we're just gonna go to sleep, I guess.
So you're saying that I should just always lay on my couch and watch sports because if I stop doing that, I'll just pass away.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Keep it consistent.
Yeah.
definitely, it's like, dude. So if that's the goal, then you need to treat yourself like you got a really expensive car in the garage,
Yeah.
like an old hot rod or something that you take out every Sunday to keep everything lubed. You go out once a week, walk around, do something, whatever. But then just the rest of the time, you just lay in there, polish yourself, make sure you're real good.
Did I just compare myself to our nation's backbone, a farmer? Yes, I did do that. But at the same time, I myself am some sort of hero too. So you can't always just say, "Oh, the farmers, they do everything for the country." No, guys like me who lay on that couch, I bought that couch. Someone made that couch. I bought that couch. Okay, that TV that I watch, someone made that TV, and my eyes are on that TV, enjoying that TV. Okay, so yeah, kudos to farmers, but guys like us too. Okay, remember that.
Yeah. Never forget
Glad
the
I got that off my
electricians
chest.
to keep you turned on.
Reverend.
That was a moment.
Just don't
That was-
forget us electricians that keep you turned on.
What is wrong with me?
Chip got up on that soapbox and he pushed his chest out a little bit there for a second.
Oh
Listen,
man, I just
I'm a
like
firm
holy
believer.
shit.
I am a firm believer. There is plenty of pie, cake, room, whatever you want to say, for everybody and their ideas. Now, I'm none of this everybody gets a trophy bullshit, none of that kind of crap. But
Oh,
there's enough pie out there for everybody to get a taste of their dream if you want to work for it.
yeah.
So,
Man, this comment section is popping off.
oh dude, yeah, we
Yeah.
got a good crowd. Good
Well,
Hey,
crowd.
welcome to the Friday
funny,
night
man.
family. Welcome to the Friday night
This
family.
is way more comments
I'm
than,
not sure
the
either.
Thursday night show.
I'm not sure either adventures on that comment, but if so, I'm very jealous. That part's
Oh, if he's
also
on-
true, Rage.
Yeah, Rage, are you on shrooms?
What kind of pie? If I had the choice, it would be key lime or apple.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you have to have vanilla ice cream on top.
You do not have to have it all the mode.
Yes. Oh my god.
What if you're lactose intolerant, Chip?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be eating pie. Go find another dessert.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I would love a very I would love a blueberry pie. I love berry.
Yeah, yeah.
Raspberry pie. Raspberry is if you guys don't, everybody within earshot from now this point till forever, if you don't agree that raspberries are the best berries, then you're wasting precious resources on this planet. So that's how I feel about it.
I was wondering where you're gonna go with that one. And you're wasting
I had to clean it up. I couldn't.
It was processing, Chip. It was processing.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, he's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. You'll be all right.
I had to
It's like-
keep
I
it.
agree with you on that one. I will say that raspberries
Don't get me
are
wrong. I love blueberry, blackberry, strawberry. Give me the berries, the mixed berries, whatever you want. I'll take the fake berry flavor. I love it. But raspberry is king. Absolute king.
it's the little furs. I like the little furs on them.
It's just everything about a raspberry is perfect. It's sweet, but it's tart. It's delicious, and it's absolutely delicious. I don't know how else to describe it.
No? Okay then.
Oh, god damn, that rhymed.
But that's two things right there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you guys have McFlurries in the States?
do we have what?
McFlurries? Like at
You know
McDonald's?
McDonald's originated in the States.
No, we don't have them because all the damn ice cream machine's always broken. So
That part's also true. That part is also true. Hey,
But it's
Damon.
but it's really
That was
they
a
do have
good
ice
one,
cream.
man.
They do have an ice cream machine, but somebody's not qualified to clean it at that restaurant. So that's why it's never in operation.
Yep. Fun fact,
We have
folks.
that a lot. We have that a lot in my town. Like I'll go at like 9 o'clock, get a McFlurry.
There's a
that's my
lot of
worst
other
fear in life.
information out about fast food places, like the stuff Damon just brought up. That that checks out. You need certifications to make sure, whatever. But keep digging.
Yep.
Keep digging a little bit further than that. And when you get a little further, and you're like, "Whoa, that's kind of crazy," go farther, because there's stuff that'll blow your mind, and you'll understand why Johnsy doesn't eat fast food. Oh.
Hans, you don't eat fast food?
Like on the most rarest occasions, if I'm on, like literally if I'm traveling and that's the only option.
It's gonna be
That's it.
crunch time. That's it.
Right. Because
gotcha.
number one, I'm like, not that long ago, got off work really, really late. I was like, I gotta eat. Just got something on the way home. Went to bed. The next day, woke up with excruciating back pain. Like like, dude, I'm telling you, the one of the worst things that I've ever experienced was before it was like called keto and all this stuff. I went like I don't even remember what they called it, but I ate nut for like 3 weeks straight. I just like cold turkey, like I'm fixing my diet, and I ate nothing but fruits, vegetables, meat, and nuts, stuff like that. Right? No grains,
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah, yeah.
nothing. And then we had to go. We were going up to, I think we were going up to Sacramento to my grandma's son. Then we were taking the grandbabies, and they wow, Robert, you're like 15 minutes behind tonight. uh, um, I did say that though. We were, it was like, oh crap, the kids haven't eaten. We got an hour and a half drive, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? We're not going to eat for a couple hours when we get there. We'll just stop and get something. Got it? I was sick for 3 days, like debilitating sick.
No.
Good night.
So I just spent all this 3 weeks eating food, and then I eat food, and my body's like, yo, you just poisoned us.
Right.
Just a little nugget for you to follow that trail on, everybody.
True
Love
that.
you.
Yeah. That's why before I said I think I want to stop eating sodium just because like I've been eating so crappy lately. Like I won't lie to you. And it's like I just feel like crap a lot. And I know when I eat healthy I feel amazing.
Right. And look, like, dude, I love snacks. I love snacks. I love gummies. Like, I love gummies, candy. I really love like Hershey chocolate bars with almonds and the Symphony bars that have the toffee nuggets in them and stuff. Um, so I know like I could, if I wanted to, have the willpower, but I just don't try hard enough. So I know I'm going to eat these things once in a while, right?
Right.
So I just really do my best to not eat anything else that I don't prepare, or that's way better for me. Like, if we're going to go out, let's go out to a restaurant so it's at least a little bit better for us, right? Um, it
Yeah, I agree with that comment too there. Adventures of a Home Cook. It's not sodium, it's just eating shit. Yeah, I'm just eating like shit.
yeah, and
Straight up. Like I like before I started 3 hours daily in November of last year, like I went on like a 4 month tear of just of no carbs, no sugar, and I never felt better in my life. Like I was full of energy, spunk. I would sleep for 6 to 7 hours, be fully energized.
right,
And now I'll eat something because I'm doing so much and I'm working a lot and traveling a lot now. And I'm just like, I will not eat for like 8 or 9 hours and then I'll just pig out. And then I get uncomfortable. That's got to stop. Like
yeah,
that feeling uncomfortable after you eat thing is terrible. I don't know why I put myself through it, and I can see it
right.
in my body. I can see it and I can feel it, and I'm like, I don't know why I just don't do what I did before. But then it's just like, oh, there's a pizza. Oh, there's fucking chicken fingers and fries, and you're
Yeah,
just like, I want it.
yeah. See, and
So
like,
I think what I'm gonna do on Monday is I'm gonna try before my cross country trip in November from now until November because I'm gonna be on the road for 4 months.
right,
I
a
can't be
minute,
eating like shit. I can't be feeling like that. So if I can drop 20 to 30 pounds just from changing my diet, and I want people like you guys to hold me accountable to that, like, because I'll feel way better too. I'll be more energized. I'll make better content. I'll do all this. You know what I mean? Like
right,
I'll be on
right,
a cloud nine. Like there's days where or moments after I eat where I'm like, I need to film something soon, and I don't want to get off the couch.
right.
That's not good.
Mhm.
So let me
So
ask you one big thing. Do you drink soda?
no, no, I
Okay,
don't. Not at all.
good,
That's
good.
so I'm good at that. I'm good with the sweets and stuff like that. I'm more of a salt guy. So like my issue is I don't eat breakfast and I don't eat anything till around noon. And then because I didn't eat anything till around noon, I justify that and I go, well, I haven't eaten all day, and I'll just have a big ass meal. And then
Right,
I won't eat anything till 9 or 10 because I've been so busy all day, and then I'll eat that late and eat something shitty. So I'm going to bed on my back. Like, you can't do that.
Right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. And that's my biggest problem is like because I started intermittent fasting where I wouldn't eat until way later, right? But then
yeah,
the way it works out now, like I get home, I eat, and then I'm hungry again, and it's right before bed. So I eat again,
yeah,
and then
exactly.
I just lay, and it's right there. That's why I got these massive boobs and a fat belly. It's all because it just sits right there. It doesn't, you know. So
Yeah,
I gotta rethink my strategy a little bit.
yeah. I think if I can just not eat before like 7 and just suck it up. Like if you're hungry before bed, you're not actually hungry. It's most likely your brain just telling you you're bored and you want to eat. But
That and
yeah,
also a lot of times your brain will register that you're hungry when you actually just need to drink more water.
yeah, you can fill up on water and be fine.
Like it's a weird phenomenon, but like when you're like I know it's for me because like I will literally be like, dude, I'm like laying in bed, I'm like, "Oh, dude, I feel like I haven't eaten all day, like I need to eat something, like
Yeah.
compulsive, like every fiber of me is like eat, 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 and I'll just like I'll grab
Yeah,
a water, a glass of water or a bottle of water or something, and I'll chug like half of it real quick, and all of a sudden it's just like, whoop.
and that's such a smart thing to do. Like I know for a fact that like if I feel that when I chug water, I'm good for like an hour. Like and then you can just chug more water. But we just love food and the
Yes.
taste of it so much that it's just hard.
This is,
I get it,
and
man.
it, yeah, right here. It does interrupt your sleep.
Yeah. So
We all know how
yeah, so
important sleep
I think
is.
that's what I need to do. And I think now especially that like I quit my job, my job and now I'm like focused on content and I in this world constantly being on camera, constantly having to get creative and get out there and create stuff and move and like you want to feel good, man. You don't want to feel like a bag of shit because of
Right.
your diet. And it's such an easy fix. Such an easy fix.
That dude, that's what pisses me off the absolute most. It's an easy fix. Why is it so difficult for me to do it?
I
True.
know. I
It's
know.
so dumb. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
irritating, dude.
because
But
it's so
it's
good.
no, it's also because dude, like I'll look up this video and I'll send it to you, and it's this brief breakdown of Doritos, just a bag of Doritos, right? And it's like these foods are literally designed for you to crave them.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And so
that's not good.
it's I'm not saying like we're all off the hook, like, oh, it's not our fault, we just do this, blah 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 blah, right? Like, but it's not all your fault because you've literally been targeted.
True. True. True.
That's another
Well,
reason why it's
I
so
think
important to watch what you put in your body, and this is very, very important. And this is my biggest problem is right here. Refined carbs and endless eating loop. Exactly. And so that's my biggest issue is even though lately, even though I'm cooking a lot for myself, I'm making pastas a lot because I
Hmm.
fucking love pastas. I'm Italian, I love pasta. Get off me. Uh
the
but
shitty thing about when you cook pasta for yourself is you basic when you're as you're cooking it and right before you eat it. Like I don't know about you, but I basically have a full meal before I have a meal because I'm trying it and testing it and like I'm just like, oh, this is good. Another
yeah,
spoon,
and
another
then I
spoon.
pour myself a huge bowl or make up a huge ass plate
Exactly.
because it's so good. I already tasted it, and I'm
Yeah.
hungry. Yeah, and then then I finish, and I'm like, oh, I ate a little too much, man.
Then
Hmm.
an hour later you get up and you go to an hour later you get up, go to the fridge and you have a little bite.
You stop it.
Yeah.
You got cameras in my house or
I'm
what?
dead on right. I'm dead on right. You know I'm right.
Yeah, you got cameras in my house or something? You watching me?
No, we're just the same. We're just the same person in
I'll
that
be
sense.
watching you.
Speaking of watching you, you wanna
Yes.
Take a quick commercial break, and
Yes, I
then
meant to do that freaking 10 minutes ago.
Then we'll put a bow on this thing and wrap it on up.
See y'all in a second.
All right, we're mid-show, but it's time for us to have a beer break. Some of us don't have a fridge by our fingertips during this thing. So drink a garage beer, and we'll be right back after this message.
Feeling ramifications of my decisions from last night. So,
hey, you gotta pay to play, bud. You gotta pay to play.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Taco Bell-esque, but it was. Up there, you know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, raw fish was actually probably worse than Taco Bell. Actually,
Yeah.
that's fair. It's fair to assume.
For $5,000, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, you got them others that gives you the money, you know, the monetary of.
Right.
I'm not going there and eating my guts slam full and we walking out and just getting a high five. Nah.
Right. I hear you. I
good,
understand. Yeah, you want some skin.
MST Sauce Company out of Tiffin, Ohio. Also, award-winning dry rub. Absolutely crushed it at the recent NBBQA, especially with the dry rub here and some of the other amazing sauce flavors. I got some pork nuggets here. I got some creamy garlic parm here I'm going to try out. Hope the show doesn't suck, but cheers. Back to the show.
That's quicker than TV.
That's the first time I've seen a commercial, and I'm not gonna lie, I was locked in the whole time.
Hey, that's how
We
do
got
it.
great
Just
commercials.
absolute,
We
absolutely
don't deny
biased.
you content just because we had to take a commercial break. We're not like TV here.
Great, that's fantastic stuff. I want some of that garlic stuff now, like garlic parmesan stuff.
I am here to tell you that MST Sauce Company is absolutely banging. And you were talking to a guy like, I make my own sauces. I'm actually very good at making sauces. I have mastered the art of making sauces.
Oh, here we go.
And
Here, he's gonna
their
keep going.
sauces are absolutely insanely delicious.
You didn't try none while you was in Ohio? Tony Bogarted them all for me?
Yeah, he didn't. I didn't try any of them.
Oh,
MST.
Yeah, MST. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I tried them. Yeah, because we ate like kings.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
I was literally
like,
writing it down on a pad.
Oh,
because that was going to get brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we ate like kings. So yeah, we definitely had some of that sauce. Some of that sauce. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I'm actually pretty stoked that I wasn't like just a complete dud, because when I woke up from that crazy nap about 15 minutes before I entered this chat, I still didn't know where I was. So that's great.
No, man.
Glad you're here.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Hey, and you know what? A couple more goes on here. Maybe we'll get you your own show. Maybe you could do a like a late night betting show or something. Speaking of that, you can catch this gentleman, this beautiful Canadian bastard, with none other than Mr. Tony Lane, boss man, on Thursday nights. On Thursday nights, the late night parlay. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Mm-hmm.
The late night parlay.
Zoom in on that. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Late night parlay with our boy
we had
from
a
Three
time.
Overs Daily. Hey, right. Hey, no, hold on. Go ahead. Brag about that for a second.
Last night we had a time. At one point, me, Tony, and Johnsy all were shirtless.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about how you guys crushed him.
David,
yeah, that did happen also.
David's giving us the side look like, nuh-uh.
Yeah,
it happened.
David's also like, wait, what? Johnsy was on the show?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll just hop on and watch it in the basement.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
We
the
made
whole
a
thing
thing where
happened
like
last
if we
night.
hit this bet, we're gonna take our shirts off, and we hit the bet. We only lost one bet out of like 7 or 8 bets last night. It was
Right. It
insane.
was it was awesome.
We combined one over $1,400. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Nice.
It
Yeah,
was a
yeah, it was
really
fun,
good
man.
show, man.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
it was really fun to watch you guys all so hyped up off of all the when you're getting
yeah,
crushed,
man.
it's hard to stay like really uppity.
Yeah, but then when you're getting crushed, it becomes funny. So you're
No,
like
yeah. It's like that
funny, right?
sorrow and pain comedian type shit, right?
Exactly. So there's definitely two ways to go about it. Yeah.
Absolutely. But it's good to see the highs. It's good to see the highs.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. But boys, I gotta jump off here because I gotta get up at 5 a.m. to film.
Yep.
So I want to say you guys fucking rock. Thank you for having me on the show. This was actually very fun. I laughed a lot, and that is what I needed today. So thank you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Just remember, you are part of this with us now.
I know.
So you can come on Fridays. It's you don't have to just keep yourself to Tony in the late night parlay. We like you too, Chip.
You should do. I mean, I like leaving the show to you. I love leaving the show to you guys because I tune in it when I can. Usually I'm home alone Friday nights now because I don't go out anymore. So obviously I'm watching you guys, but you guys do such a damn good job, man. Like you guys don't need anybody else. And if you ever invite me, I'll happily jump on and be here. But you guys kill it, man. So you guys are very entertaining to watch.
It's always an open invitation. You're in the dude family now, so.
I love it. Also, I love the comment section. That's just so fun to be a part of, man. Like our show isn't like on Thursday isn't like this yet, and so this is really cool to
What
watch
kind
and
of
see.
party was this? Damn it, even
That's what
Terry, y'all tried to get
Well,
Terry.
we tried, but allegedly he was on a computer with no camera.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I got receipts, Terry. Receipts.
All right, boys. I'm gonna sign off.
Hey,
all right, bro.
Chip.
Both of you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, boys. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Get some rest.
Do I just X out of this? Is that
I
all?
got
I
you.
Just like this.
We love you.
And we could come back just like that too. But you gotta go.
Oh, love you, brother.
Great dude, man.
Yeah.
Great dude.
So glad he's we're riding this road together with him, man.
That's
for
right.
real.
He was a great addition.
Yep. I guarantee Bossman's gonna have FOMO on this one.
Yeah, just a teeny bit.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's his fault. It's his fault. I mean, he's the one that chose to be out 2 weeks in a row.
So just so everybody knows,
Before we bash him.
right? And we're still gonna bury his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
That's happening.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get the business part out of it first.
So last weekend was work, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was work. We all have day jobs still. We have clearly. I miss everything all the time lately.
That's
So, so boss man had work. Big deal. Didn't look like he missed it too much.
No.
Just saying. Looked like he had a little bit of a good time. So whatever.
Teeny bit.
But this week, much deserved time with the missus.
Right.
And if you guys aren't following Hanky Panky, or I don't remember Liz Hanky Panky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad with names, stuff like that.
Really crafty gal, super cool. Literally like floated Bug Assault for 8-9 months with all her content, and didn't get a dime. And that's on you, Bug Assault. But yeah,
Thanks,
they got
man.
to have a weekend away without the kids, and I mean it's been like
A while.
our nephew. It's
A
been a
while.
while for him. So
Yeah.
much deserved, much needed time alone. So with that being said, this is what he fucking gets. You missed
That's
2
right.
weeks in a row.
Yep.
Only the boss could do that. So
You're right.
you
It's
don't want us
exactly
to call
true.
us boss man, then stop doing boss moves.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and he was like, dude, you're seriously fired if you don't make the show tonight. So I had to go to my real job and be like, look, this is the deal. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad, but. Oh, well, what do you say, buddy?
Hey, man.
Hey, appreciate you guys so much.
Everybody,
Seriously.
appreciate everybody.
Yeah,
Appreciate everybody hanging in with us.
The chat was lit tonight. I know it's been kind of a random few weeks. I've seen a lot of just these two beautiful faces. Hey, it's two of your top 3 favorite dudes. That's all I'm saying.
Two of them. That's a good odd. That's the good odd overs.
Right. There's the over right there, baby.
That's the over.
Love it. Everybody, Damon, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yep.
Go do something awesome this week. Treat yourself. Treat someone else. You know, let's just make this world a better place. We love each and every one of you.
That's right.
Next week, Ken Carmen, stick around. You're going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about tomorrow night, the late night show, which is happening after this. I know eventually we'll do what we can, but we're doing what we can right now. And right now we got you locked in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're doing everything. We brought up breaking news on the foodie thing for the eating contest, that whole debacle, which is still ongoing, folks. It's still ongoing. So, you know, we're just trying to do everything we can to bring you more and more, like the collabs with Big Ed and all the fishing guys. Like, just stick around. Please stay tuned into the Dude Network. Like, share, subscribe, share with a friend. Bring someone next time. Put it on the big screen like so many of you guys in the chat do. Share it with your family. Share it with somebody you don't like. Maybe, you know, bug them. Who cares? Yeah. Everything is appreciated. We love y'all.
That's right.
And in the words of our good buddy Nombre, be good and be good at it. We'll see y'all next time.